Hello, this is HG and welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. Today, we've got to rescue Bart and Yggdrasil from Dominia's wrath. So let's see, I've already arranged my party as I have listed in the video description. Although if you don't have if you didn't equip Bart and Brigandier already, don't worry about it. It's not that critical, but I did equip him in advance. But let's see, yeah, I just equipped Elly with whatever I got that will carry over to Gears. Little ether defense is alright there. EtherStone to help out with her damage. I wouldn't equip anything on Faye long term there. But let's see, as far as gear stuff goes, yeah, we're going to be fighting underwater, so D circuits will help out with that. Ground will help against those electrical attacks we're going to have to deal with. I could equip an E circuit on Vierge there, but I'd rather equip a D circuit and power magic. The power magic will just help enough on her ether damage there. But alright, we're in the elevator. Let's get back up to the deck there, then get our gears in action. Why are we going down? Oh, well, yeah, we're on the bridge, right? That was on, like, the 4th floor or whatever. So, alright. And by the way, as far as the D circuits go, one thing about them is that they'll only boost your agility if you're actually underwater. If you're fighting a battle, like, on the ocean, or, like, on the surface of the ocean, the D circuits don't apply there. But you also don't suffer the agility loss that you normally would when you're underwater either. Well, what do I look like, a waiter? But yeah, just like when you're fighting in desert terrain, if you're fighting underwater, you'll lose 2 agility. But D circuits will boost your agility by 2, and they do stack. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, that's why I've got a couple of them equipped on Brigandier and Weltall, because, well, they're relatively slow. But Elly, she doesn't need the help. Or not that much help. I just want to be fast enough to be faster than the boss. Yeah, what's going on? So yeah, if like you were fighting on top of the Yggdrasil here, which we do have some battles like that, the D circuits would not apply there. Fortunately though, we are going to be going underwater. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. Reminds me of when he was saying warfare there. There's a Japanese website where I got a lot of my information on, like, the AI scripts of bosses and stuff. And for the section for, well, boss fights and stuff like that, they called, or the Google translation called it event warfare, something like that. But you'll be fine with us around. Oh yeah, speaking of Brigandier being rather slow, not as slow as Steer, but still. Hey! But yeah, with slower gears, one thing I sometimes like to do is give the Deathblower 1 accessory to them, so that way they can get more physical damage in with only boosting their attack level by 1. Because, well, they're slower, they're not going to get as many turns to build up their attack levels to deal a lot of damage. So that's something to keep in mind there. I'm not going to use it here, but let's say if you wanted to use Steer or Brigandier, using Deathblower 1 could be useful in that case. What do you mean, an enemy ship? Oh, but you are the Able. That's what, at least, Elly was saying. Oh, well, I can show you my personal ability. Besides, just killing random, well, we're not exactly random people, but just like slaughtering millions of people doesn't exactly sound like a good quality of leadership. Doesn't exactly sound like the best plan. But yeah, even Steer has a bit better DPS as far as physical attacks than Brigandier does. But, of course, Brigandier gets Wild Smile, so that helps us out. Well, yeah, that is true, pretty much. Well, so are you. Will it involve violence? Spoiler alert, it does! Yeah, I'd rather be an insolent fool! For boss time! Let's see, I think the gear is called Haishio, or however you want to pronounce it, I don't know. But, alright. Oh, by the way, as far as the upgrades that I bought for my gears in advance, yeah, for this part, you only have access to these 3 characters. You can't change anything. Now, since I did get a little lucky and Bart got his turn first, I'm going to have him use Wild Smile instead of using Booster right away. If Haishio got its turn first, then I would have had him use the Booster and then go with Wild Smile there. But in any case, yeah, let's just get our booster going here. Yeah, she's got a water elemental attack, but I don't think it's worth like $5,000 to buy those water rings to help out with that. Yeah, totally not worth it there. Let's see, Elly, I'm just going to have her use her ethers. You could use any single targeting ether, it doesn't matter despite being underwater, and fighting against a mech, there's no elemental affinities or anything that I'm concerned about here. Yeah, we'll just go with Booster. I was thinking about maybe just attacking, but whatever. But yeah, power magic, yeah, look at that damage. Way better than what we've got. Yeah, the mid-game, as far as like boss fights are concerned, yeah, it's going to be dominated by ether damage. I could have tried building up my attack a little more, like my attack levels there, but Elly's just so fast. Let's see, Haishio has 2,800 HP. Yeah, and as you can see, I barely got any turns with Brigandier there. So if you didn't upgrade him, it's not the end of the world. Like if you didn't do everything in advance there. Hey, they got the depth charges ready. I suppose you could have also skipped on upgrading Heimdall, but I like using Heimdall when I know I'm not going to be fighting any boss fights, because the DPS is just far superior on Heimdall. But during boss fights, I like using Brigandier, really just for Wild Smile. It is that good. Now, yeah, as you can see, Haishio did not get very many attacks off in time, but it does have a physical attack that could inflict electrical damage, which is why I have the grounds equipped. Well, what are you up to? Yeah, the attack that it would use looks like that. So that's what it would have done there. But for storyline purposes, yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. Nuts. Well, maybe you should go after her. Or are you just gonna stand around there? Oh, I suppose I didn't show the agility stats there in battle there, but yeah, you would have noticed Weltall had, I think, 12 agility, because its base agility is 10. You lose 2 from being underwater, and then you gain 4 between the 2 D circuits there. Yeah, she was the one kicking ass. What do you think you've been doing? Oh, you used Wild Smile. Ooh. Didn't even get a chance for that to work. Well, I thought they said they didn't want to get involved. Oh, yeah, have you been there? I don't think Rico's been there. Maybe there's a part of the plot that I forgot because I didn't talk to that many NPCs when I was playing before. Really, whenever I do an LP, or I'm preparing an LP doing test runs, I'll talk to the NPCs like on my first playthrough while I'm trying to get background and story information, but for the repeats, I pretty much almost entirely focus on the preparations, the budgeting, the routing, and all that stuff for the game. But at least we got a nice little base for our submarine now. Still got the same theme music and all that. Awesome. Where are we? I guess we're kind of under the Thames? Something or other. I guess they got this little dock under it or something. Yeah, we were stuck in Kislev for quite a while. It's too bad they really don't do a whole lot with Kislev. Oh, I thought it was already built or something. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, there is that. I mean, well, I was saying about Kislev. I mean, Kislev is still around, but yeah, we kind of want to get back on track here with taking care of Solaris and all that stuff. Well, I thought you said you thought he wasn't alive, and that was like your motivation for getting out of prison. Well, you must be afflicted with the Bailey curse. Whoa, holy cow! Nuts. Yeah, it was right there, just waiting for us. What, does the whole continent have like an entire subterranean layer to it? Seems like the continents are about ready to break in half. Well, you believe now, don't you? And as we all know, prototypes are more powerful than the finished product that we had before. Absolutely. Yeah, they were just kind of passing by. Sounds like a plan. But alright, yeah, I think in order to advance the plot, we need to get back to the bridge, although, where are we now? Oh, let me see, hold on. No, wait, it's not until a little later. There's another player that we can play a game of Speed against. But we can't do that right now. We gotta talk to the captain and then come back. Yeah, what about Nissan? What are you doing all the way out here anyway? Oh. Well, what do you mean? So, is she still around, or what? Well, I guess it's safer being on the move than just waiting in one place for them to find you. And something I didn't know about this guy. A lot of people were saying, hey, he's a walrus, and I don't know, his face looks awfully furry to me, but then it dawned on me, looking at his portrait there, he's got two little tusks coming out of the bottom of his beard there. I never noticed that before. I always thought that was just like part of his beard or something. Partially why I thought he was a dog. I didn't think walruses had remotely that much hair. Like, I know they had like a mustache or whiskers or whatever, but not like that. But yeah, he's got a couple tusks there that I just never noticed before. So, who knows? Maybe he's a walrus-dog hybrid or something. Make about as much sense as anything else in this game. Holy cow! Well, yeah, those were your options. You got a margarita in the beer hall there? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know what a margarita is, viewers. I mean, I think it's like some kind of alcoholic beverage, but yeah, I never got into that stuff. Is that not good? Now you're just talking crazy. Yeah, we kind of settled that. Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, I suppose Faye didn't know about that yet. Only Citan and what was that? What was the other guy's name? Rico. The other guy who I'm gonna be leaving behind. It was just a couple of missiles. Get over it. Well, yeah, that was the general idea. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, I got the eye patch. What did you expect? Where's your eye patch? Well, your head, or your hat, I guess, kind of covering up the other eye there. Oh, well, we were in a sandy desert sea, or something or other. Is Bart old enough to drink? I mean, I don't know if they have, like, laws or something, but then again, they had kids hanging around the beer hall, so I guess here they don't care. Maybe they're not under any particular jurisdiction for enforcing age requirements for beer and stuff. Oh. Yeah, that might be a problem. Yeah, what's the worst that could possibly happen? Well, we don't know where she's being held. That would kind of be a problem. Or it could just be that big airship that we saw before. Ow! Quit it. Whoa! Hey, why does everyone carry swords around here? Who's there? Oh. Well, yeah, that is kind of obvious. Does anyone have orders here, or obey orders, or does everyone just kind of do their own thing in your military? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, heck, the commander didn't have permission, so why do we even pretend we have a hierarchy in this military structure? Besides, I think, aren't Elly and Dominia basically the same rank? I don't know their specific rank, but yeah, I mean, they're both elements, so I would think they were, you know, in charge of their respective squads, or maybe Dominia is slightly higher in rank since she was, like, in charge of the Hecht on that mission or whatever. But whatever. Well, who died and made you god? I thought Ramses was the one in charge. Well, she does have more authority. What was that? Yeah, it's probably just my imagination. It's probably not important. I wouldn't worry about it. Well, I did kind of get captured. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Fighting underwater. There's that flashing again. What was that? Oh, thanks, I guess? I wonder what that was all about. It's probably not important. Oh, yeah, we were there. Well, yeah, that's what you do with submarines. Well, couldn't you dive? I mean, you got gears that go underwater, too. Oh? Well, what do you mean by that? You're not gonna tell us, are you? Oh, well, isn't she always like that, pretty much? She really is. I don't think there's one scene where she's not, like, angry at someone. But then she probably takes drive all the time, so... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what you meant by that. I'll remember that for later viewers. Oh, hey! Elly escaped! Took the first chance he got, huh? Assuming that Elly is piloting the Vierge. Yeah, probably, but okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got enough time. Let's see. If I recall correctly, as long as we're docked here, we can go above deck. And... haha! Yeah, Big Joe is here. What do you mean, Amore time? Amore? Yes, I am! Who do you think I am, Rico? But alright, we got a game of speed that we can play against Big Joe here, and he is pretty easy. See if I can get my 7 out there. Yeah, that's good. Well, I can do something there, but that's about it. He's right on his queen. I'll never get there. But, well, I can do some things. Damn it! How did I not get my 9 in there on time? Haha. Oh. Haha. Okay. Well, it's kind of hard to tell if I'm winning or not. I wish they had, like, a number of cards you have left there. Because otherwise you kind of have to just keep track of it in your head, which I don't do. Oh, well, yeah, I kind of have to do that. Oh, I'm out of cards. Yeah, okay, got him. See, that took me 4 tries. Maybe it was 5. Yeah, I think it was 5 tries.
That's it?
But, yeah, I just kept on getting shafted with, like, 3 9s or something or other. And it's like, I couldn't make any moves. I mean, it doesn't matter how fast you are compared to the opponent if you don't have the cards. But for defeating him, yeah, we get a new accessory. And I want to give that one to Bart. Let me take a look at... Well, I can't access Bart's equipment, but I'll be able to before the next action sequence. So, let's see what we got here. So, yeah, it helps out your ether defense there. So, it's better than... Like, what was that? The wedding dress there. At least as far as ether defense goes. And at this point in the game, there's not a whole lot that really helps out with that. So, yeah, it does carry over to Gears. So, yeah, having a little bit better ether defense could help out. It's not like we really have that many options that can, well, that can work with that. But how did Elly escape from her captors? Find out next time on Let's Play Xenogears. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!